Hey, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of how you can use this GitHub Action add to GitHub Projects beta. So what this lets you do is if you have issues with certain labels that you want to send to your project, this will do that for you automatically, and it works with pull requests as well. Cool. So the first thing that you want to do is create a personal access token. So you'll go to your profile and click on settings. Let me open this in a new tab. And then you'll want to scroll down to developer settings and go to personal access tokens. So there are 3 permissions that this access token will require, which are repo, write org, and read org. So let's create a new token with those permissions. Go to generate new token. You'll want to keep the expiration to something like 30 days, especially since this has kind of broad permissions. You don't want to create a personal access token that never expires because it increases the risk. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll generate the token. I'm not going to do this because I think it might show my token. So we're just going to reuse this one. Cool. So now that you have your personal access token, the next thing that you want to do is install this as a GitHub action on your repo. So here we have a repository called Fabric Issues. Let's go ahead and create a file. Let's do it here. So all GitHub actions live at this path.github/workflows, and you'll want to create a YAML file. Let's call it send to project. All right, and let's copy and paste in this example here. Add to project. So first thing we'll want to do before we commit this is actually make sure that we have a project to send to. So let's go to our organization. These beta projects are currently just at the organization level. So go to projects. You'll want to make sure you're on this tab and create a new beta project. And this will create one for you instantly. You can rename it to, let's call it bugs. And you'll see that you have this URL. This is my first project in the repo. So let me go ahead and copy this, which includes my org and my project ID. So this is what we'll use for our project URL. And then we want to add our personal access token as a secret on our repo. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go back to my PAT. You want to go to your org, click on settings, go to secrets, and then actions. So you want to copy the value of your personal access token as a secret here, and you'll call it something like, let's see what they call it, add to project PAT. Cool. So I'm going to skip ahead so that I don't show this value, but we'll be back in a moment. Cool. At this point, we have our add to project personal access token in our organization secrets, so we can use it in our file. So yeah, we have the same name. And let's go ahead and only trigger this when we have the bug label. So this will trigger when issues are opened. Great. Let's commit that file. And let's open an issue. So you can go to new issue, test, testing, and let's add the bug label. Click submit. And we'll refresh here. Let's take a look in our Actions tab, and you can see that this just successfully ran. So, yep, awesome. It's in our bugs project, and that's pretty much it. Thanks.